Sino ba si Israel? Si Israel, according to the Bible, ginawa naman ni Rebecca dahil paborito niya si Jacob, although anak din niya si Esau, sinabihan niya yung si Jacob, Jacob, narinig ko na ganito. Yung tatay mo, ganito ang sinasabi. At nanakaw niya, nabigyan siya ng blessing. Yung nabigyan ng blessing, sabi ng nanay, takbo ka agad, maabutan ka ni Esau, patayin ka. Takbo. Dala-dala niyo yung mga katulong si Jacob. Sa sobrang pagod, na naginip siya. Yung panaginip niya ay anghel nga up and down going to heaven at nandoon sa uluhan niya. At yung nagising siya ay hindi lang panaginip, nandoon talaga ang anghel. Gihayawakan niya ang anghel. I don't know paano nahawakan ang anghel. At ni-wrestling according to the Bible, politik ang anghel na lupin. Sabi ng anghel, pakawalan mo ako. Sabi naman ng Jacob, hindi kita pakakawalan hanggang ang pangalan ko ay hindi mo papalitan. Dito pa sa hita pa nagunitan daw dito, in between nagunitan ni Jacob. We don't believe this story, okay? But it's in the Bible. So sabi ng anghel, from now on, you are no longer Jacob, your name, but Israel. Grabe! Nakidumog daw si Jacob face to face sa Diyos na, hindi na anghel. Una, sino si Jacob? Magnanakaw. Hindi ba yung magnanakaw? Kang Esau yun eh. Kang Esau yun nga blessing. Nagsisinungaling, a liar. This is the father of the Israelis. Pero, a'udhu billahi minasyaitanir rajim. We don't believe it. Because sa amin, si Propeta Jacob, he was a righteous prophet. He was not a liar. Jacob was not a liar. Lahat ng mga propeta ay hindi sila nakakumit ng kasalanan. We believe all those things in the Quran. Oy, mga theologian, mga pare, mga pastor, alam niyo yung balite? Ang balite, pag ang bunga ng balite ay mahulog sa kahoy, kahit anong laki ng kahoy, pag tumubo ang balite, mamamatay ang balite. Ganon ang Israel. Ang Israel ang nalagay sa Palestine in 1948, lumaki, naging powerful ang Israel by the support of the West, hanggang ang Palestine na bansa ay nawala. Natunaw ang mga Palestinian. Okay? Tapos ngayon, ang kinin nila, ang Jerusalem daw ay sa kanila.
Don't judge Jacob as thief or land grabber, it is God and or Allah you accused. That was been prophesied when Jacob was being given birth, they grasped the foot of his twin brother Esau. When Esau start coming out from the womb, that means Jacob will going to steal the birthright of Esau, so meaning it is a prophecy through the womb. Do you think so it is Jacob faults as if the prophecy will be fulfilled? If it's so, then why never that Allah judged Jacob about that Jacob is bad, instead read what was written in your Quran, Allah exalting Jacob, Surah 38 verse 45, Surah 21 verse 72, Surah 2 verse 133, see God exalting Jacob and the people of the scripture which now is Judaism Christianity, but you act as higher than Allah. You judge the Israel and the religion of truth, the Church of Christ or Christianity, the religion of God and or Allah and Jesus. See, it is the people of the scripture which now is Judaism Christianity are the original Muslim, as from the word Islam it justifies that Islamic are not the original Muslims, for the religion start from those who remain with God, for as you even know all who were born are believers of God, not to whom who return to God or submission to God. You act as knowledgeable as you said you are a scholar, oh that is not angel that Jacob wrestled with. That is God who makes for himself in a form of man, and it is a prophecy, as about Israel will disbelieve against God and will face many wars and persecution, but Israel overcomes Satan and his instruments. It is both concerning to the Jews who did not accept Jesus and to the Jews who accepts Jesus. It is the God who himself said your name will no longer be Jacob. Jacob did not ask it is not a dream, it is not thigh, it is hips, and it is not Jacob who touched the thigh, but it is the God in a form of man. If really Jacob commits sin as a thief of stealing the birthright of Esau, but as God and or Allah's and or Jesus will, if forgiven, do not call him any more as unclean or do not accuse him any more, forgive and remember no more, but this man claims they follow God and or Jesus more than Christians, and Jesus said to the sinners, do not judge so you will not be judged, but this man judged Jacob insistently, as though God never accused Jacob of sinning concerning about it, so this man act as greater than God. This man said he don't believe the story in the Bible, but he attributed it to Israel as really a thief because of his accusation that Israel stolen the land of Palestine. As I've said, almost all of this man's blogs are entirely erroneous. He claims to be for so long time Bible scholar. But look how he preach, So what do you think of him, a liar, or a pseudo or stupid? Or moron or all of these? This man is really a Bible scholar, but said all the prophets of Islamic did not commit sin, but it is in Quran that Muhammad commits sins, Abraham committed sin, Moses committed sin, David committed sin, Solomon committed sin, apostles committed sin, Paul committed sin. Read their Quran, it says what was given before you O Muhammad is nothing except of what was already given to the prophets and or messengers before you, which means if the religion in Arabs or Islamic start with Muhammad so as that means the prophets before Muhammad is the prophets of the people of the scripture which now is Judaism Christianity, as a proof, for as the Islamic said all the prophet before Muhammad are only meant for their peoples and for that time, and as they said Jesus is no more. As until now many Islamic still preaching for this, as they also said Jesus was only sent for the lost sheep of Israel, and they claim that all the prophets of Muhammad is their prophets, ironically they junked all these just because of Muhammad, of teaching all the prophets before Muhammad are only meant for their people and for that time, so by their teaching it proves that they don't recognize them as their prophets, so as if they preach that they are their prophets that just means that their preachings always contradict against each other.